10 seconds left on the shot clock. Napier gives to Daniels. Daniels, three, top of the key. Good! DeAndre Daniels is on fire! Timeout Cyclones! And the Huskies got a 49-32 lead!
And a generally reserved DeAndre Daniels turns and roars at midcourt, and he's screaming, he's fired up, and they're letting him scream a little bit down there. Ryan Boatwright, right in his face. They got their swagger going right now. The Huskies up 17.
Handoff Samuel. Samuel drives the lane, spins into traffic, puts up a floater, and it rattles home. Terrence Samuel with another layup in traffic extends this Husky lead to 14. And on the other end, Long drives, kick to Morris. Morris drives the lane, goes up, and it will be a charge. Terrence Samuel steps in and takes the charge. And the Huskies will regain possession. This brings us to the under 8 timeout as the Husky fans are going crazy. Madison Square Garden is electric, and the Huskies have a 14-point lead.
One of the stats is now we're at 5:44 that jumped off the page was this team in the last 5 minutes, in the last 5 games, which is the Big 12 tournament, along with the NCAA tournament. There's 3 for the Big 12 in their first 2 so far. They are 24 for 28 from the field in the last 5 minutes of those games, which is 85.7%. And then also 8 for 9 at 88.9% from 3, also in the last 5 games in the last 5 minutes. So it's coming right around the time where these guys start to realize it's the NCAA tournament. They heat up quickly.
Kane working against Samuel. He will drive left into the middle of the lane. Throws up a wild shot. No good. It was altered and rebounded by Giffey. Napier. Spin move. It's stolen by Hogue. Hogue gives it to Morris. Morris inside, and it's stolen by Boatwright. Mistakes everywhere for both these teams. Now to Samuel. Samuel, Euro step into the lane. The layup is up and in. Terrence Samuel, the freshman from Brooklyn, does it again. He's got 8, and the Huskies leads back up to 9. So 2:35 left. Iowa State inbounding. They face a little full court pressure. Long will break it. Napier guarding Long now. Long hands off to Kane. And the freshman Samuel will guard him. He'll drive right, kick to Long, corner 3 is good! Long had been quiet for much too long, and now has an open 3 in the corner, his first of the game, and it's now a 4-point ball game. Huskies with a 67-63 lead. Boatwright has it at the NCAA logo. He'll hand off to Napier in the same place. Napier exhales, 15 left on the shot clock. He'll drive right, gives it to Daniels. Daniels to Boatwright on the left. Boatwright drives the lane, now pulls it back out. 7 seconds left. He'll drive back into the lane. Kick, Giffey, corner 3. Good! Fields Giffey makes an appearance. The Berlin Bullseye does it again. Leon Tolksdorf and Cor Watts, the Brooklyn native, into the game for the Huskies. Daniels' second shot is in. Inbound goes to Morris. Morris puts one up. It's in. That will count, but it doesn't matter. The Huskies, in their second home in Madison Square Garden, are advancing to the Elite 8. And Napier, Daniels, Giffey, Olander were all on that team. And getting their revenge finally. They will get another game in their second home in Madison Square Garden. It will be either against Michigan State, who is the 4 seed, or the number 1 seed, Virginia Cavaliers. And let the Shabazz and Kemba comparisons continue. Shabazz was the one that started it for the Huskies tonight. Boatwright continued it in the first. DeAndre took it almost to the finish line. And then when it mattered most, the Huskies needed a couple of big buckets. They turned to the freshman from Brooklyn, Terrence Samuel. And the Huskies, just a complete team effort as they've really found their form together in this NCAA tournament. They keep on dancing, survive and advance, and they are going to the Elite 8. And that game will be Sunday. We don't know what time yet, but as we say here,
we'll be there. We will be there.
Harris comes left off a screen, and that ball will be stolen by Napier. Up into Boatwright for the front court. Showtime, slams it home. Ryan Boatwright gets out in transition, throws down the two-handed flush, and the Huskies are up 6-2 with 17 minutes left in the half. Rebound tipped around. Daniels comes up with it. He makes a move and lays it up and in. 8-2 Huskies.
It's very important for the Huskies to get out to a strong start. Michigan State's not a team you want to get behind, just with their veteran presence and their skill level. I mean, you look at Gary Harris and also Adrian Payne, two potential first-round draft picks this year.
Shabazz, open three off the inbound. Good! Shabazz Napier off the screen. Giffey gave him the pass, and he knocks down his first shot of the game. Kaminsky has it, top of the key, picks up his dribble now, gives it to Harris over on the left. 11-2 Huskies with an early lead.
Napier comes off a screen, guarded by Trice. Now guarded by Dawson. Dawson, the pesky defender for a big man, crosses over, rises, fires. Good! Shabazz Napier pats his chest. The senior with the huge bucket now has 20, a game high, and the Husky lead back up to 5.
Superman strikes again for the Huskies.
Another three now for Payne, short, rebounded by Napier, has Giffey in the front court, sent it in! Nails Giffey with the hammer toss, and the Huskies lead by 7! What a momentum shift! Daniels drives the lane, Nolan picks it up. Boatwright now with the ball in front of UConn bench, rises for three, good! Ryan Boatwright knocks it down, the junior with the biggest shot of the game, and the Husky lead up to 10.
All the confidence in the world, great defense by Michigan State, offensive breakdown, and Boatwright hits the big-time contested three.
Payne will Appling guarded by Boatwright, shakes, bakes, drives left, flips up a tough shot and gets it to go. So the senior's first bucket of the game comes with just 2.5 left to play, cutting the Husky lead to 2.
Couldn't have come at a bigger time and shot it right over DeAndre Daniels, who's coming with the weak side help.
For the final 120 seconds to decide who goes to Dallas, it's a 2-point game. Napier drives right, pulls up, fade away, got it! Shabazz Napier with his biggest shot of the game, 22 points, ties Harris for the game time high.
It had to be Napier. Everyone else was looking to him to make that big play, and who else but Shabazz, the senior out of Roxbury, Massachusetts. Always says that he's playing for his family and his teammates, comes up in the big moment, he loves that big moment, and he makes the big time shot there.
As Napier knocks down all 3. Michigan State with 1 timeout, UConn with 2. 30.6 seconds, tries to cross midcourt. Drives in, pushes off, a wide open 3, no good! Rebound Daniels, and Napier now with the ball. Napier's got to get across midcourt, they're not trying to foul. Throws to Nolan, Nolan has the ball in the front court, rises and slams! Bill Nolan with the exclamation point, and the Huskies can smell it! Rebound controlled by Giffey, and he's fouled! And the Huskies are looking like they're going to Dallas! Bedlam in the Garden! Kevin Ollie's just letting the guys pal around right now. Doesn't matter who it is, Olander joking around, Tor Watts joking around. Big hug between both Ken Facey and Niels Giffey, and they can just taste it now.
And if you think back to that terrible Texas trip over winter break for the Husky students, went to Houston, lost in a miserable game that came down to the wire at Houston. Then you think to that SMU game where they lost at SMU. It seems like maybe the wheels were starting to fall off. Kevin Ollie brought the team to Texas Stadium, home of the Cowboys, and said, guys, we're going to be back here. That is our goal. We're going to be back here in early April. And it's come to fruition here as the Huskies, with an 8-point lead, 6.9 seconds left, this place is about to erupt in celebration.
And a 3 is banked in by Dan Chapman, but the clock's hit 0. The Garden Magic continues for the Huskies, and the Huskies will take on Florida for a rematch in Dallas.
I mean, what can you say? This Husky team,
from the top guy to the bottom, from every coach, just an excellent win. And once again, the game's on Saturday. We don't know what time it is.
But we'll be there.
Huskies win by 6.
advance to the Final Four on your home for the Huskies, 91.7 WHUS Stores.